Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Aldrin Space Program Manager. I've already scheduled a mission in the last episode, so I just can end the season and move on. And well, the Yestrop EVA suit is at 90%, this is amazing, and our Soyuz 7K L1 spacecraft is at 83%, so we are about to launch the Stew Crew capsule mission, but right now we are launching the automatic docking and crew transfer mission. So, wow, it's a mission with 32 steps. This is a lot of steps. This is crazy. This is definitely more steps than landing on the moon. And wow, this is amazing. And well, let's see. And after this mission, we have finished the Soyuz 7K OK missions, because in the last episode we already did the long duration mission, extended duration level 6, I guess. So this is really a long-term mission, and with this we have proven that astronauts are ready to go and that they are able to stay for a long duration in space, so that we are able to build a space station in the next version of the Voskhod Space Program Manager when space stations are implemented. But yeah, so we have created the foundation for this by doing such a long duration mission, and now it's time to test out our skills that we are able to dock to spacecraft and to change or exchange a crew member. And when we are able to do this, then we can close the Soyuz 7K OK program and move on to other programs, because my idea now is to continue launching space flights to accomplish all the different goals available on the Soviet side, and maybe in the time we will need for this, NASA will be able to finally land on the moon. So yeah, that NASA is also that NASA was able also to land on the surface of the moon. And so yeah, let's see. Right now we are launching on top of the N1 booster, and the N1 booster has a great fairing. This is completely new. This is amazing. Look at this cool fairing. Okay, it was more interesting on the launch pad, but right now this is really amazing. I like this fairing. This is cool. This is amazing. Or unfortunately we do have only placeholders for the fairing separation and the spacecraft deployment. But nevertheless, we are now on a good road. Spacecraft B is now in Earth orbit. This is amazing. And yes, it's in Earth orbit. This is amazing. So now we need to approach the other spacecraft in order to perform a rendezvous and a docking maneuver, and afterwards we can finally exchange a crew member. And it's also pretty interesting that the orbital module mounted in front of the Soyuz spacecraft, the two spheres in front of it can be used as an airlock, and this is just amazing. The only concern I currently have is that they are connected with some kind of hose or something like this, and how do they exchange position when they are connected with a hose? I mean, they can't, or can they disconnect? I'm not quite sure how this thing is working. This is an interesting question. Okay, now we have exchanged our crew, and now it's time to perform the re-entry. And spacecraft A is about to re-enter the atmosphere to bring back the crew to the surface of the Earth, where they will be hopefully get recovered by ground forces. Okay, re-entry was a success. Now descent and landing. And I think I will, to give my scientists a little bit work, undock or open up all the different programs I like to launch, so that I can start working on them and start researching them, so that I can launch them right away after I accomplished all the other goals of one space program. I think this could be a nice idea, and I'm interested to see if I'm able to accomplish all the different goals on the Soviet side before we reach the fourth quarter of 1973. And well, I'm also interested to see if... an issue. Problem solved, okay? And I'm also interested to see if NASA is able to land before the fourth quarter of 1973 on the surface of the moon, or if they've just given up, or I'm not quite sure what NASA is doing. We will see, we will see. Right now, descent and landing was a success, very nice, and recovery is another success, well done. Only 3,300 points. This is sad. This is sad. I thought we would get more prestige because, well, it's a crew exchange, it's 2 Soyuz spacecraft and so on. I think this should give us much more prestige. The opposing faction has successfully performed the following missions. Crewed Gemini Direct Ascent Configuration Test Flight in High Earth Orbit. Wow. Another crazy name. Another crazy name. But, well, they are not aiming for the moon. This is sad. This is really sad. CPU, what are you doing? You should aim for the moon. Okay, manage programs. As I said, I finished now the Soyuz 7K. Okay, I can close this. And now let's see. We need 2 crew ballistic capsules. We need to accomplish some goals with the Voskhod and with the LK-700 Earth orbit mission. So let me just open up these spacecrafts right away. And I like to have the LK-700. This means I also need the crazy UR booster. Let me open up this program. Very nice. Now let me go back and open rocket program. I like to have the UR-700 booster. Okay, open up. Very nice. So, back to Space Complex. Now I need to get my scientists. At first, I like to have the human-rated rocket scientists. So let me remove them from advanced training. Okay, now let me assign them, and then I have to search for the best guys in crewed spacecraft development. Okay, now let's assign these scientists to the UR-700 booster. And now back to Space Complex once again, and now I need crewed spacecraft. The best guys for this, they are currently working on the Soyuz 7K LK, no, Soyuz 7K L1. And okay, then I can remove these guys from this project. Okay. And 84. Okay, after these scientists, the skill level is going down, so I have to wait a little bit before I can assign some scientists to the LK-700. At first, I like to research now the Voskhod spacecraft, so let me assign these scientists to this. Then I do have 4 scientists left over. They can work a little bit on the EVA suit. The Barcode EVA suit, I'm not quite sure if I will use this guy, or if I just can skip it. Okay, now let's see. 2 crew ballistic capsule. The next thing at the Soyuz 7K L1. What was this? We have to accomplish 4 goals. So, 1 goal for uncrewed suborbital flight test, okay. Orbital flight would give me the orbital flight, uncrewed orbital flight test and suborbital flight test, but not the uncrewed suborbital flight test. I would get the uncrewed suborbital flight test by doing the uncrewed orbital flight test. Okay, let me start with this. On top of a Soyuz booster, let me schedule it. Assemble now, proceed on. Okay, and now I need the best candidates as usual for this mission configuration, so let me assign them to this. GNC, procedures, flight, and A flight. Okay, confirm the assignment. Well done. And back to Space Complex. I don't think I can schedule anything else in this case. Yeah, let me just end the season. Okay, the Voskhod spacecraft is almost at 80%, this is great, and the crazy UR booster is at 77%, also amazing. Okay, let's launch the Soyuz 7K L1 spacecraft. And I think I've chosen the wrong booster because the problem solved, okay, because the Soyuz booster is not the desired one or the appropriate one for the Soyuz 7K L1 spacecraft. I'm not quite sure what is the correct spacecraft or a booster. And well, let's see. I hope at some point we will see some pictures. Okay, another issue and problem solved. This is amazing. Earth orbit. Still only placeholder. Oh, re-entry preparations. We get some images for the re-entry preparations and a nice sunset or a sunrise. This is great. Okay, re-entry preparations were a success. Now we can perform our deorbit burn. And well, the Soyuz 7K L1 spacecraft has no orbital module, So the sphere in front of the spacecraft is missing, and this is due to the fact that another issue, problem solved, that the Soyuz 7K-L1 spacecraft is designed for performing a circumlunar flight, and in order to reduce the cost and to reduce the weight of the spacecraft, they have just removed their orbital module. And well, this is a nice idea, this is a nice design. On the other hand, if you're going on I'm not quite sure, a 7-day or 10-day mission to fly around the moon, then yeah, it's a little bit problematic if you have only your main capsule and not an orbital module for some additional space. And the opposing faction hasn't done anything. This is sad. This is really sad. Okay, this was a success. Well done. Now, let me see. 2 crew ballistic capsules. Only 2 goals are missing. I think this should be the orbital flight. Yes, we can get 2 goals here, the Soyuz 7K orbital flight and the Soyuz 7K-L1 suborbital flight. So let me assign the Soyuz booster to it and schedule the mission. Proceed on. Booster, Retro, Fido, Guido, Surgeon, Ecom, Capcom, Network, Inco, GNC, Procedures, FAO, Flight, and A-Flight. Okay, or the Assistant Flight Director. Now let's assign 2 cosmonauts to this, and we have scheduled the next mission. Well done. I have 1 scientist left over. I think I will assign the scientist to to the K700 spacecraft. Okay, well done. And yes, I've scheduled everything. I can now end the current season. And 92 for the Soyuz spacecraft. Voskhod spacecraft 83, this is nice. The EVA suit is ready to go. The LK700 needs some time. And the booster is also almost ready to go. This is amazing. Now let's launch the mission and follow it from the mission control. All systems go. Unfortunately, we have again only placeholder images. And then I think, because the Soyuz 7K-L1 spacecraft is also designed for the circumlunar flights, that I will open up the circumlunar space program right away in order to accomplish the circumlunar flights goals with the Soyuz 7K-L1 spacecraft. And yeah, after I've done this, I think I can close this program right away and move to the next program. Okay, we are already at the re-entry preparations. And now, the deorbit burn. Module separation. Oh no, next issue. Problem solved. Okay, good job guys, good job. And the re-entry. Descent and landing. Oh, another issue. Problem solved. Okay, good job guys. And recovery. I think we are a little bit ahead with the mission steps compared to their animations, but okay, I think we can catch up. Yes, okay. 4,100 prestige points earned. Not bad, not bad. Okay, Soyuz 7K-L1 orbital flight. Good job. And opposing faction has successfully performed the following mission. Circumlunar flight. Okay, at least they managed to get to the moon. This is good. And we have achieved the orbital flight and suborbital flight. This is amazing. So I think now the 2 crew capsules. Yes, we have accomplished all the goals for the Soyuz 7K-L1. So we can now go over to the short lunar expeditions. And 2 goals are missing for the circumlunar Soyuz mission. Let me open up this program. Yes, I like to open up this. And I think circumlunar flight, no penalty. I can have 2 goals and I'm missing 2 goals, so let me just assign, okay, the N1 booster, let me assign the N1 booster to this and start the assembly process, proceed on. Now we need to assign once again all of our flight controllers to this mission configuration. And then we can launch our Soyuz spacecraft on a circumlunar flight. This is cool. Okay, confirm the assignments, assign the best candidates. Well done. Okay, and yes. We need to accomplish 2 goals, and we will accomplish 2 goals with this. This is amazing. Okay, let's end the... There are 4 scientists left over. What kind of scientists? Oh, these are the scientists from the Soyuz 7K development. Okay, they can now work on the LK-700 crewed spacecraft. In this case, I do have one scientist left over. I think I need to assign him to advanced training, and he can learn a little bit more about rockets. Okay, like this. Back to Space Complex and the season. And let's launch our Circumlunar flight. The Voskhod spacecraft is already ready to go. This is great. The LK-700 needs some time. The UR-700 booster is also ready to go. Okay, let's launch the mission and follow it from the mission control. All systems go. And we can again see this cool and amazing fairing on top of the N1 booster. This is amazing. This is really cool. Okay, countdown. And it's a 17-step mission. Here we go, on top of the huge N1 booster. Launch. Was a success, well done, well done. Now we are ascending up into space. Another success, well done, good job guys. Okay, spacecraft deployment. Unfortunately, we do have only placeholder images currently. And translunar coast. Okay. Now we are flying up to the moon. And wow, there's the moon. We are getting closer and closer. And we are approaching the moon. It was a success, well done. Now we are able to see the far side once again after we have... Oh, this is a great picture, this is nice. After we have already landed on the moon, it's now time to do another circumlunar flight. Issue during the lunar slingshot. Problem solved, well done. And we are now returning back home to Earth. Wow, there are a lot of issues going on. Problem solved. Re-entry preparations, okay. Module separation. And the re-entry. Was a success, okay. Descent. Another issue. Why? Why are so many issues? Problem solved, okay. Descent. Landing and recovery. Was a success, well done, well done. 6,350 prestige points earned. Not bad, not bad. This was amazing. Okay, with this we have finished the Soyuz 7K L1 spacecraft. Soyuz 7K L1 lunar flyby. Good job. And the opposing faction hasn't done anything, this is sad. And we have achieved both of the goals. This is amazing. So now when we are going over to the short duration lunar flights, we have goals accomplished 6 of 6. Let me just open up right away the LK-700 lunar landing. I will perform this later on, but I like to open up this program right away. Okay, I have finished the Soyuz 7K L1S orbit, and I have finished the circumlunar version of it. Now it's time for the Voskhod spacecraft. Let me see. All the other missions do have a penalty. Yes, all the other missions do have a penalty. In this case, we need to start with a suborbital flight test, and we can already unlock the first goal. This is great. Let me schedule the mission, proceed on, and let's assign some flight controllers again to this. It's a pretty old design of a spacecraft, but well, I like to finish now all the different goals available on the Soviet side. Okay, confirm the assignment. Well done, and back to Space Complex. I have one scientist left over. Let me just see. This guy. Okay, he can learn a little bit more about human-rated rockets. Let me move the thing up. And... well done. Well done. Okay, let me... Here, let me end the season. I have scheduled everything. This is good. Wait, 9? No, I can't schedule anything else. And, okay, Vostok spacecraft is above 89%, this is great. Backward EVA suit, 85%, great. The LK-700 is above 80%, and also the booster is ready to go, this is amazing. Okay, let's launch the mission with the Voskhod spacecraft. And of course, we want to see it from the mission control. Unfortunately, I think I've selected again the wrong booster because I think I need to select the Voskhod booster in order to see the animations. But well, at least as soon as we are in space and after we had the spacecraft separation, we will be able to see some great pictures of the flying Voskhod spacecraft. And yeah, this is pretty cool. And as I said, there it is. There is our Voskhod spacecraft. Okay, suborbital flight was a success. Now it's time to perform some retrofire. Module separation. Okay, re-entry. Re-entry was a success. Well done, well done. Descent and landing. Another success. Good job, guys. And recovery. Also a success. Okay, 340 points earned. This was amazing. This was amazing. Okay, Voskhod uncrewed suborbital flight test was a success. Good job. And opposing faction successfully performed lunar orbital flight. Okay, they are aiming for the moon. This is good. This is really good. And now, let me see the 2 crew ballistic capsules, the Voskhod. I need to accomplish 4 goals. Why is here a real penalty? Because I haven't performed the uncrewed orbital flight test. Okay, let me perform the uncrewed orbital flight test on top of a Soyuz booster. Let me schedule it and proceed on. Let me assign all the flight controllers once again. Okay, well done. Confirm the assignment. And yes, with this, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you like this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when we continue with our way through all the different goals. In this case, until next time, my name is Zabby. See you!